most people fail these puzzles. But we are counting down 25 intriguing designs, and your goal is to spot the hidden trick before the hands do. But fair warning, it gets aggressively harder with every single minute. For this first trick, you have to play with perspective. Once you see a perfect square, it'll easily fit inside. Putting a coin inside this keychain bank is easy enough, but getting it back out is a total nightmare. 10 tiny metal balls lock the exit, and no matter how fast you move, they're quicker. The secret? Make it spin and let centrifugal force slide the tracks open. Seems like this is a popular solution for a lot of puzzles, so it should be one of the first things you try. No time to get discouraged. There are more puzzles to come, and practice makes perfect. Trying to seat these riders normally will make you lose your mind. You actually have to slide the riders directly into the empty middle space to win. If you are tired of seeing this puzzle slip through your fingers, forget about using sticky hands for grip. The real expert trick is way cooler. A simple deep breath and a sharp blast of downward air pressure pops it right out. This simple design leaves 90% of people completely stumped and begging for the answer. Rotate the puzzle quickly from left to right to be able to move one of the pieces out. Ivan made this puzzle using a laser cutter, but the same idea can be recreated with something as simple as paper. So, the question is, how do you make 5 distinct arrows out of only 4 physical pieces? The trick is to stop staring at the wood and look at the empty negative space in the middle. Here is a quick palette cleanser with the 10-penny puzzle. 9 coins look perfectly aligned, yet the final piece just won't fit. We're pretty sure most of you had the answer 5 seconds into the video. But don't worry, there's more to come, and we'll slowly leave the word easy behind. This is a 3D printed version of the classic Tangram puzzle. Does it bring back any memories? We've all done one at some point. Fitting 6 of the geometric shapes inside the tray is an absolute breeze. But that 7th leftover piece will leave you scratching your head. So pay close attention to the corners. Technically, it's the same solution as the 10-penny puzzle. This London Underground challenge traps a red ball inside a clear cylinder. The mission is to get it out. But how? Shaking it blindly is completely random and wastes hours. Here is the genius move. You actually have to roll up the tiny paper and use it as a smooth physical runway. Every setup here leaves you with one annoying block left over. Pay close attention to this specific step. You have to slide the first 2 pieces all the way to the left, then shift the next 2 up and over to the right. That multi-axis slide is the secret code. Glad to introduce you to Golden Rhombohedra. Get yourself a version with magnets, like this one, to make it easier to visualize and understand how the pieces fit together. There are no edges, no pictures, and no corners to help you. Excited yet? He makes it look easy, but don't be surprised if it takes a few tries to get it right. Remember level 34? There's always a leftover piece. The trick is realizing the pieces actually come in 4 different sizes. Their shapes can make this puzzle extra confusing. You have to border the largest blocks against the outer walls to leave an open channel in the center. We're now halfway in, and the difficulty levels are getting serious. The biggest thought trap here is trying to build a little wall around the circle first. Don't do it. The best way to fit the pieces inside is actually to use the circle in-cuts in the corners. This way, you can fit all the pieces in the puzzle, plus the circle in the middle square space. Time to brush up on your chess knowledge. The goal is to get your black knight to the matching black square using real chess moves. This crazy puzzle takes up to 39 precise moves to solve. But the best part? It actually has multiple hidden solutions, so it's a new game every time. This is easily one of the most brilliant packing puzzles in the world. You have to fit 6 identical wooden tokens inside this tiny square box. But watch out! Getting the first 4 inside is only 10% of the battle. Pay close attention to each move designed specifically to create a double layer of pieces by moving them around the box and thus fitting all of them. Replay it as many times as you need. How do you undo a heavy metal bolt locked inside a glass bottle? And no, you can't use a hammer. Notice there's a small metal ball inside? All you have to do is slowly tap and unscrew the nut with it, one tiny micro turn at a time. It might take you a minute, but once you figured that out, it's only a matter of time. For the reassembly, Ivan shares the solution on his socials, and surprisingly, it's just as tricky as solving it. Rubik's Cubes are a world of their own, and they can get as weird and hard as your imagination can handle. 3 cubes, 3 kinds of difficulty, 3 different ways to test your patience. The next puzzle nightmare takes over 100 perfect steps to be solved. One tiny wrong turn will loop you backward instantly. This puzzle can only be unlocked through micro, highly precise movements. This dodecahedron will be a quest not many have even journeyed, let alone solved. As with any Rubik Cube, there is only one answer. Can you find it? Try balancing 6 huge construction nails on top of just one single nail head. They fall off instantly, right? But if you weave them back to back on the table first, like a little interlocking rib cage, you can pick up the entire unit and balance it perfectly. Work smart, not hard. You might think a massive cube requires a totally different strategy, but the basic method changes very little. You use the reduction method to reduce the massive cube into a giant version of a classic 3x3 one. We're nearing the end, and this is the final sprint. So get your brain ready for the last mind-bending puzzles. Hide your scissors. I promise this puzzle has a solution. You can pause the video and try out your own strategy. But if you'd like some help, here are the steps to solving this intricate, not-for-beginners puzzle. Luckily for you, we've got only 2 more impossible puzzles left. Any guesses? Any ideas? If you've made it to the end, first of all, congratulations. You won't be disappointed by the last challenge. Architecto is a challenge not meant for the faint of heart. It's an expensive, intricate, and time-demanding puzzle. It costs a staggering 4,400 euros. It takes an insane 116 steps to unlock, and every single side hides a secret maze, shifting gears, or sliding balconies. Would you ever spend that much on a puzzle? It is an absolute masterpiece of engineering, but can you hack into it? Farewell, I will see you in the next challenge.